Hi guys, so this morning I was kind of thinking about what I want to do. There's so many things I want to do, I don't know where to start. So it's kind of I don't even know where we're going with this, but I do have an idea of what I want to do right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it because I also have an errand to run pretty early, but and the kids are still asleep right now. Many links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And then having said that, the items, these first few were sent free of charge by Tonic, for review before. And just full disclosure, and usually I put that information in the description box. I'll put an asterisk if it was free of charge. And normally that's fine. I just recently reviewed this, so I don't want people to think, oopsie, that I'm already, forgetting or just not saying that. So yeah, but all opinions are my own, of course. So I had some questions on the new alcohol markers, so I'll address those real quickly. I do want to show you that the adorable fairy stamp club is still available. This is back in stock, the strips and banners set. It kind of goes along with the stamp club, but you can use it with anything, any sentiments that you want to cut really cute and pop it on your card. This is a great set, and I picked this up on my own. I believe it's relatively inexpensive. I don't recall right now, I'm sorry, but it's a good deal. For all those dies. And then the cute, I just checked right now, at least in the US it's still available. I hadn't checked the UK links, but I do have US and UK links. I mean, how adorable is this? It's just so pretty, and then you should just use the flowers. But either way, I don't expect it's going to stay around longer. I'm surprised it's still there now, especially with this larger die that you can cut a nice background. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description box. I use these and the markers in that video. And I just wanted to talk about that for a second. Oh yes, also the items I'll be using in this video that I'm actually going to review are, other than these, I'll be using the markers, but are on HSN. And HSN is having a craft clearance. They just started today, I believe, and it has an extra 20% off already built into the price that you see. And some of the things are really, really great pricing, but I do want to mention that I want to try to use the Tiki set today. This is brand new from LDRS there on HSN, but they have the Teapot Chalet, which is so cute. I've reviewed it in the past. It was an auto ship with a little teapot with the little fairies. Super cute and super inexpensive right now. So I'll put the link specifically to that just because I think it's adorable, but I'll also put the link to the clearance section so you can just jump right to it if you want and see what's there. There's lots of stuff there. Diamond Press, I mean everything obviously that they sell that might have been on clearance is having extra 20% off. Okay, questions about these markers were like, if these are new colors. I assumed that they were, but I don't know enough about Nuvo for the old ones for Tonic that these are new colors. I don't know. These are how they're selling them. Well, they're selling them in several different ways. So when I made the video, it was weeks ago, and I didn't know how they were going to do it. And I even said in the video, full disclosure, I don't know if they're available yet or if this is just a preview. They are available. These did sell out over the weekend in a set like this, all three of them. But they brought more back in because, and then that's the other question people had for me, and I didn't know the pricing, I didn't know any of that. So these, if you bought all three, I believe in American dollars, it is 70, well, hold on. How many are there? 72? I think there's $74.99 is what I remember, and about the same in pounds also. So they're just over $1 a marker because this is 72 pieces here if you buy all the big set. If you buy the one set by itself, I think they're like $26 or $27. So they're just over $1 a marker because there's 24 in each pack. And if you buy the packs of 12, those are $15.99, I believe. I'm trying to remember the numbers. So they're like $1.30 a marker at that situation, right? So obviously the best value is a 72 piece, but they're not that different in price that, if you only wanted a certain set, I don't think it's the biggest deal. I did show in the video kind of how they have the colors spliced out here. Let me see. I was going to laminate this just for my records. And you can print something like this out. They have like on their site, once you jump over there to Tonic, if you want to use the links or however you want to get there, but they will have a printout you can print out. So these are just like little swatch cards, but the way they have it now is like a big circle, and as you color them in, you can see the striation of colors, which I thought was a really cool way to do it. So what I want to show you real quick is the bright and dark collection. That's one collection, one of these boxes that I have. Okay, you can see the colors are, as it says, bright and dark. Essential collection has this. Okay, real quick. Within that collection, there's the 12 packs of Radiant and Bold, which would only be these colors here. Hope you can see that better. Shaded Accents, which would be these colors here. As you can see, a couple of them, they go together. but not completely as if you had a larger set, right? The Essential Collection would be these 24. So one of these packs here is Essential Collection. And within that, there's the Principal Collection, which you can also pick up just 12 of. And again, that one has the blender, the black, the dark slate, like those kind of more basic colors. Perfect Pastels, very light colors. Another 12 pack, or again, the 24 pack, or you buy it all for the 72 pack. I hope I'm making sense. Within the Mid-Tone Collection, which is another 24 pack, which I have here. Within that, you have your muted mid-tones, which are these colors here. More earthy, kind of mossy. I think that's really good for like maybe flowers if you wanted to pick up like that, and plus maybe some brighter colors or however. And then the Hair and Skin Tones is within the Mid-Tone Collection. Hair and Skin Tones I think is very important. I was kind of looking at, I'm not quite sure what the grays are, I guess for shading, but I did use, I think, Brown Sugar and Cantaloupe on my other video. And it just looks so pretty. And then for the hair, these colors look really nice. Again, that's dark brown hair. Little cheeks, you know, really that's not a skin color, I don't think, but you could put cheek colors here. And then some lighter skin tones and up to tan and even a bit darker, right, depending on how you use them. So I just want to talk about that real quick. I do have some Nuvo markers here, but I don't have enough to be able to say, oh yeah, they're brand new colors, or let me see. I don't know what they are, because I know it said reformulated, but they didn't say brand new colors, you know, in my opinion, but I don't know. Let me see. Like, this is some blue ones. Okay, Skylight Blue, Forget Me Not Blue, Baritone Blue. I don't remember those names. Those all sound different to me. Oh, but no, there's Baritone Blue right there. See? Maybe I'm just tripping. Skylight Blue and Forget Me Not. Skylight Blue, Forget Me Not. So, if you have some of these older colors, or not older colors, the older pens or markers, then maybe you already have some of these. And if you're brand new, then, you know, they're, I think, a good value. But again, that's always up to you guys. I don't really like to say what I think as far as pricing, unless it's like a ridiculous price. I think this is pretty decent compared to what people do. I don't see that there's refillable, you know, refills right now or those kind of things. So this is the type of thing where you buy it, you have the collection, and, you know, use them up and hopefully pick them up again if you need to, or however. I think the Hair and Skin Tones is a good one to grab, though, because I know, like, with Diamond Press, they didn't have a lot of, or any really skin tones in theirs or however, so something basic like that would be a great one to have. So I just wanted to talk about that real quickly. I already talked about the markers in that video, so I'm not going to do that again. But what I wanted to do, and hopefully this will work out, I have no idea, is use the LDRS Pirouette that I picked up from HSN with the new Tiki set, just to make like a cute little card that's basically just colored, and we'll see how it works. Okay, so fingers crossed. Actually, I do want something from in here, though. I think I want this too. So the set comes like this. I'm going to use this thing. I already cut my paper down because I remember, I think you're supposed to use it. Well, it depends on what you're doing, but a 4 1/4 inch piece of paper. And so I went ahead and cut that down. This looks really small, though, my paper. Oh no, it's 4 1/4. Isn't that funny? It looks tiny. Okay. And I just want the wreath one. I'll do this spiral one soon. I'm not sure exactly how to use that one so much. Not that I don't know how to use it. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how to style it. You know, if I put flowers and they just stick out like this or however. But for now, I'm just going to use the one I've used before. Very familiar with it. Like I said, I want the stamp in there. Okay, from the Tiki set, I think it'll be really cute if we do something with the sun and one of the little mermaids. And of course I have my eye on the gal with the drink because I think she's so cute. You don't have to put the same mermaid every time either. You can maybe switch her out with like this girl. But I had to pay attention to her little hair, you know, so that's kind of why I was like this one. And I thought she was the cutest anyway when I opened this up. And there's a sentiment in there and I think that would fit. Ooh, let's make sure. Yeah, I think that'll fit right in there. We'll see. We will see. But there's other little sentiments in here. So let me get this ready. I have a stamp positioner because you definitely need something like that. Let's put this guy down. And I did glue this down, I think, last time. Not glue it down, but like if you are a lucky gal and have a positioner that has magnets on it, that's even better. Or like, you know, so you can have that held down. But I'm old school. People ask me all the time where I got this stamp positioner. It is very old. Actually, this is the second iteration that, what did I put on here? Oh, I'm like, what is stuck on here? The other day when I did the Spellbinders video where I made foam stamps out of something, I stuck them on with repositional adhesive, and it's still on there. It's really old. This is the second iteration of the We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press, where you could slide out the different tops and do different things. I think they had like a marquee maker where you can put little letters, which was too fiddly for me, so I don't really use it that way. I just use it for this. And I have the original one somewhere down here too, so I have both of them to do the same thing. Okay, and then I added a little bit here just in case. So we're going to start off by taking this guy with the Pirouette Creator. So we have this down. We're going to take this guy, and you know, I'll just place it down the first time with those red arrows lined up in this direction. I don't know why. I just feel like that's the way to do it. Now we need to think about our little stamps, and hopefully this works out. Hopefully this will work. What I want to do, I was gonna say I can probably do this all at once, but I'm going to, oh, the other thing is, like I said, I wanted to use this stamp right here, this circle one. And if you look at it, it lines up, I think, because I remember from last time when I was deciding what I want to do. I think it lines up with those very green lines. So I don't know if you can see on this, there's green dotted lines. Oopsie, that was fast, sorry. Green dotted lines and then the black lines. And this one lines up right in between these first two green lines. So if I want to use this and not stamp on things I don't want, you know, I don't want her to get stamped on, obviously, then I have to pay attention to that. Also, the stamp needs to face down because we're going to pick it up and then keep stamping. So let's say that was there. I just need to be right outside of that green line, that's all. About the second one. And I want to line her up right on the line. I think that'd be easiest. Actually, let's go down here just to start off. What I want to see is that the little sun will work with it. If not, we'll fill her in with other things, shells and other stuff. I think that'd be cute. So I was thinking I probably can stamp these at the same time because I'm doing them both in black ink so I can color them in, but you know, who knows. And how big is my paper? That's the other that's the other question here. My paper ends there. Ooh, yeah. Right there. Oh wow, yeah. So that's the very, very end. I'm gonna bring her in just a little bit. Just want to make sure that she'll get stamped. It's not the biggest deal. Some of her hangs off the side. Okay, and then I don't know if they're both gonna fit because her tail will be here. Well, let's stamp her out and then might make up the rest of it on our own. We'll see what happens. But I did cut the paper down to 4 1/4, so we'll see. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? That's what I'll do. I'll only do her every quarter turn, and I'll do the sun every 1/8 of a turn. Or not every 1/8, but also every quarter. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Let's pop that there. And we'll see where it's at. And then we'll place this guy. Hopefully. Alright. I guess this could just stay there, but I'm going to take it off because I put that sticky stuff for me. And I'm going to stamp her every 4 turns at the beginning just to see what happens. Let me get... And so instead of turning it out every 1/8, I'm going to... Ooh, yeah, she's right at the edge. Oh, and I wanted to use this thing. Where did I put it? I put it in front of me. Here it is. Oh, look at how cute she is. Let me back up a little bit because now we're getting real tight here. So my turn, again, I'm not going to go to these guys because then I'll put another one right there. So I'm going to go to the next quarter. And ink her up. So cute. Again, that would be there, but now we're going the whole quarter. Make sure my little paper is straight, especially because of that tail of hers. I gotta make sure this is exactly where I want it. So cute. I think we're gonna have plenty of room. I was just afraid her tail would touch the sun, so I was just trying to make sure we're not gonna do that. Adorable. All right. So what I think I'm gonna do is probably not bring back the template because I don't really need to. And I'll put my sun somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If I put the sun there, it's gonna be there every time, and it actually looks pretty cute because it's kind of sunning her over here. That is cute. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Okay. So I'm going off on my own on that one after that first placement, obviously. And the sun's going to be facing, doing funny things every time. Again, not just here. I'm going to go all the way to the next quarter turn. And if you take a preview, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I'll just keep going around. Quarter turn, stamp, and I just have a couple more revolutions, and I'm building this slowly but surely, just for fun. I'm trying to see if I should put bubbles with her. It looks like she's out in the sand, but at the same time, you know, she's a mermaid. So there's bubbles. I mean, little cute things I can fill in. I'm looking at this little, like a little bird or something. Oh my gosh. Would he be too close to her? Is that creepy? He's just flying right over. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, or the little crab. Oh, crab can't get too close. He has to be out here. Let me think about what it is I want to place. And then I'll be right back. So what I'm going to do is place bubbles. And again, I'm just going off on my own at this point. Just because wherever you put it, it's going to be okay. Now that we're looking at it. And so there's bubbles here coming up from her, or maybe even from her drink. And then I think I'm going to place a little crab. I was thinking about a little shell. Maybe this little guy or the shell. Oh, you can put the little starfish in her hair. That would be cute. But okay, just to fill it in, I think that's what I'll do. Oh, let's take the sun away. Let's do that. And then I'll do the same thing, quarter turn, and keep going. Okay. And then again, quarter turn. Ink this up. And I'll just keep going. Okay, I'll be right back. That is so cute. So, like I said, I kind of went on my own, but if you wanted to, after stamping, you know, bring this back, and then, you know, you'll have a nice actual placement. Let's say you want the, you know, thing stamped there, then you would, you know, like I did the sun where I felt like, but let's say we put this back on here and I wanted to stamp the sun. Now you see he's right on the edge, and I could have missed it, but I knew he was going to be okay because he's inside the paper, not on the very edge. And so I could have placed it there, picked it up, remove the template, and then go to stamp, okay? So you can always put this back. I just eyeballed it. I mean, you know, just put them wherever I felt like. Let's get these stamps out of the way. I think what I'm going to do is stamp that little circular pattern I liked. Just because I have this out right now. And that way we'll be all done, and then I'll just color it in. But I'm going to stamp this and see if our sentiment will fit in the center. If you have a circular die, you want to cut out the center part and make like a frame or something, that'd be really cute too. I'm just going to pop this down here. See where her little hair is, and I think that's pretty good, to be honest. I guess I should put this back and then pop it in that green center in between those two green lines, and then I would know it's exactly where I want, but that's, all right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna recenter that. Make sure it hasn't moved. Let me retape. Make sure it's still where I want. That did move a little bit. Okay, well anyway, I'm just going to recenter this and I'll be right back with the ink color I'll be using. I think we're good to go. I'm just going to use some Distress ink in Salty Ocean. And I'll probably go around the edges with this too, maybe tumbled glass. Those are my favorite colors. So Distress ink, obviously it's not going to be super pristine here. Oh, of course I moved my paper, but you know what? That's all right. Aw, little dots. Really cute. Again, I'll bring some of this in on the edges, so I'll leave that out. And then we have the sentiment, and let me see if it fits. Oh, of course. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I'm just going to put this in black just to pop. Do it one more time. Hopefully that didn't move. If it did, I guess I can cut it out with the dye there. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm going to clean up this little area, put stuff away, and I'll be right back. I'm going to distress this just around the edges or at a low color, just so that you have an idea what I'm talking about as far as what I want to do. So take this. I don't know that I'm going to color the whole thing right now in this video, because it's going to take a little time, and like I said, I kind of have to get going. And I'm keeping it just on the edges. I probably put too much there. Oh, but it's distressing, so I can kind of get rid of it if I wanted to. Maybe add a little more. Add a little liquid there. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, and the reason I'm leaving that center part pretty much not colored is because we need to color them in. Let me put that ink back. Let me put this one away. Do I want to add a little water? I don't even know. I rearranged some things this weekend and I don't know where my water bottle is. Okay, I know it's here, but it's buried in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I was like, do I have something to soak it up with? I do. So that Nuvo hybrid ink that I stamped with the water won't spread that or do anything funky, so. And any water you have somewhere else, you might want to pick it up. Cute. All right, and so now I'm just gonna pick out my colors. You know, I'll look at, like I said, the new printout on Nuvo's on Tonic site prints things out, so it's like a striation. So you'll know the blending info, you know, like what goes together. So like right now, if I want, then it has a tiny little crab, like rich reds. It's fresh watermelon, strawberry jam, and black cherry. So I will pick those out and I'll be right back. I have those colors. Again, this is a little guy. I can start off with the fresh watermelon, which is the lightest red. So tiny. I can go into the medium one, but you know, he's so tiny, like it doesn't need much. So I'm gonna go into the darkest one and just add it on the very edges here. The very bottom of his little crabby hands, and then I'm gonna go back to the middle color. And I colored him pretty flat. If you want to add like a little highlight, you would leave like a portion a lot lighter than the rest. But you know, so I'll just go around and do stuff like that. I'll color it in, color in my little sun with some yellows and oranges, and I'll try to do as much as I can right now. Like I said, I do have to run an errand, but I'll be right back. I have a few colors, like for her little skin tone, since she's so tiny, I'm gonna use garlic, clove, and cantaloupe. And normally I start with the lighter color. It looks like that's her little arm. So cute. And her little belly, and her little piece of arm right there. And then I'm gonna use cantaloupe to come into the shadows. There's not a ton of shadows. I mean, this is a tiny little Both of these colors are in the Hair and Skin collection. And then, oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me grab pink grapefruit if I can. There it is. That could be her little cheeks. Just a little something. How cute. It is really small. I don't know if I can even close up much more. And then, of course, she'll have like a little lemonade or something cute like that. I'm going to keep this here for the skin tones. And then for the hair, I did pull out, and these are the combinations they're giving. So, like, for this, I forget what they call it, but this is basically a teal combination. So we have Aqua Spray, Tropical Ocean, and Tuscan Teal. And maybe that's what I'll use for her little hair. I guess her sunlight would be up above her head, but that's okay. I'm just adding color. I'm not really being too specific with this. And back to the lightest color. Alright, and I'll just go in and color in and everything else, and then mat this on a card base. And since this is a 4 1/4 inch, I'll probably mat it on like a 4 1/2 inch card base. And I'll have some images for you guys. Thanks for watching. Again, links will be in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now. Quickly just do a little bit of a voiceover. So what I was trying to show you here is that I was coloring in the different little pieces, and what I found best and a nice tip is just to color whatever is a certain color all at once. So like these are very small images. I know a lot of times when we do alcohol ink coloring, we try to do the light, then the dark, then the medium, or medium and dark, and kind of quickly, but I went ahead and did all the light, did all the medium, did all the dark, and then went back and blended. It just makes it go quicker. So I hope that's a little tip that'll help you guys out. And that's pretty much what I'm showing here with the little sun. Just going through and adding the different colors. And then I think at the end of the video I'm showing you that I went ahead and added just some little brown dots under the Little Mermaid, which I thought was cute. Just a little like stippling. I guess you can do a little more of it, but I just did it right under her. And then I did mat up the card base on top of some really dark gray cardstock that I cut at 4 3/8 square. And then the card base is 4 1/2 inches square. And then I popped it up with some dimensional adhesive just to make it easy, a few strips, and popped it on there, and we were good to go. Super cute. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you at the next one. Bye now.